everybody, and welcome back once again to Let's Play Pathfinder Kingmaker, yes. In the last session we finally made it out of the first world, back here to our keep, and well, we managed some of our kingdom affairs. So, the plan for today's session then. First of all, we're going to check in with our artisans in our existing villages. Then we're going to check in with potential artisans in our newly founded village, Silvershire. Then we're going to check in with Mim, the jeweller, which might actually be in Silvershire. We're not quite sure yet, but she's an artisan, I think, to try to get this emerald for her. And the final thing is, we received a letter from Magar Van in Varnhold. He gave us something, kind of intimated we might want to go across and see him, so we'll see if going across to see him yields anything fresh. So quite a lot to cram in, really, and I've got about a 40-minute session to do before I can get this edited, uploaded and on your screens today, Thursday the 30th of June. For some people that means payday, which is always a joyful occasion. For Elquist, every day's payday. Look at that. Highly efficient hunting. Who would have figured it pays to put a hunter in a hunting slot, right? Everything went well. Good rest. Good resting, team, good resting. Right, this lonely mill. While passing the windmill, we saw a curious thing. Goblins were squatting in the shadow of the building, doing what goblins do best, stuffing their faces. They had gutted sacks of flour and were spreading the wealth. Some fried pancakes on an open fire. Others threw pieces of dough into a bubbling pot, making some kind of dumplings. Yet others just rolled around in the white powder, shoving clumps down their throats. All of them, without exception, were guzzling ale from kegs nearby, spilling it over each other and bellowing songs. When they spotted us, the merry goblins, possibly due to the ale, stood their ground. Instead of fleeing, they started to whistle and wave, inviting us to join their feast. In response, the Baron, let me see, a feast, revelry, fun? Why not, he says, and took a place near the fire. It's been a long journey. Let us lift our feet up, take the load off, and enjoy our company. I'm sure Knock Knock can translate for us, but don't forget, I can also speak this goblin language, as evidenced when speaking with the Goblin King. I'd never been at a goblin party before, writes Lindsay, but it proved little different from the late-night academy reveries. Using their crippled speech, the flower-drenched merry-goers explained the miller invited them to his house, told them to take whatever they wanted, and was polite enough not to ruin the fun, and left soon after that. The food tasted as foul as to be expected, but the ale was passable, so soon all of us were tipsy. After these little troublemakers unmistakably recognised Baron as our leader, they offered him to pass several tests to become part of the tribe. For the first test, they demanded him to deal with a terrible beast, the dog. Goblins and dogs, well, they don't get along, neither with horses, and, well, almost any animal that doesn't sting, bite or hiss. The Baron's task was to steal the miller's dog's food, so he... well, what can I say? Elquist is used to dogs. I mean, we have a dog in the party. This should be child's play. He considers himself something of a bit of a dog whisperer. Child's play. He laughed and accepted the invitation. The dog proved rather big, but lazy and quiet. Was slumbering in the kennel, paying no heed to the nearby party. The dog's plate covered in bones lay before the kennel. The Baron... Okay, well, we are a thief, a rogue type, a sneaky beaky. This should be easy. Let it sleep. Let us not disturb it. It was the perfect crime. As silent as a shadow, the Baron swept up the plate. The dog didn't stir. After the goblins praised the Baron for his brilliant performance during the first of the tests, they announced it was time for him to taste their ritual drink, a really nasty thing called jagwort. At first glance it proved to be ale until we saw the dead toads bobbing in the barrel for flavour. Judging by the toads' colour, they were poisonous. After the Baron saw the brew and smelled it, he... When you've had a few drinks, you know what it's like. You get that Dutch courage. You feel like you're invincible. A few toads and a bit of ale. I mean, oh, come on. The barrel smelled horrible. The goblins were scooping the ale into their dirty hands, and when that proved not enough, they dipped their entire heads in, fishing toads out of the barrel with their teeth, licking the toads' ale-blistered skins, and tossing them back in. Of course he's going to drain it. He's not going to be one to be bested here, is he? Constitution check. Jesus, how has he passed that? Constitution is not his strong point. The barrel smelled horrible. The goblins were scooping the ale in their dirty hat. Okay, we've got that. Okay, so he's drained the first keg to the dregs. I'd have dropped dead just having smelled it. But the Baron downed the horrific beverage without even wincing. They bought him another keg. Oh no, we can't pass 2 constitution checks, can we? Surely not. He drained the second keg. The Baron's face at that point turned pale, then red, his eyes brimming with tears. Unable to keep it down, he spat the horrible beverage into some goblin's face and started to cough. The goblins hurried to whack Baron's back, laughing, either to help him to clear his throat or congratulating him on passing yet another test. Now, me third test! The goblins howled and cheered. It seems they decided they had tortured the art of cooking enough for the day, so now they sought to abuse the art of poetry instead. They were going to sing a song, and the Baron was offered to improvise and add the missing lines. Now this sounds like fun. Oh, hell yeah. Accompany this song with percussions, basically everything the goblins could reach, sticks, branches, forks and pans. They started to croak out a rhythm as well as they were able. Goblins sing for you this song, how be smart and fit and strong, how be the goblin best, and the mash to be impressed. Goblin fight and goblins bite, goblins steal and goblins hide, but the bestest goblin skill is to ransack a windmill. No, we'll give him it. Is to kill a kill. Manticore deep in the wood eats goblins for food, not good, so as not to be his prey. Quickly hide and sneak away. Goblin King, be strong and wise. Manticore, he want full size, but we better eat and drink. So here is a toast to the Goblin King. Goblin sang this song to you. If you be a goblin new, always heed these simple rules. To be smart and no fools. After the song was over, the goblins laughed and applauded. Whee! I think they liked it. God of Poetry achievement. Elquist is giving Lindsay a run for her money in the art of poetry. Can you believe it? My ears almost bled from the rhymes. Oh, she's just jealous. But the Baron kept calm. To the Goblin's utter joy, he finished the song and got a standing ovation as a reward. Finally, the food and ale were exhausted. Casting sad glances at the empty sacks and barrels, an elder goblin sighed and started a speech about how he remembered the happy old times when they were full. But no one seemed to be listening. As the old goblin rambled on, another goblin, slurring his words, invited us to the next party in their village, and after many false starts, gave us directions on how to reach it. A dubious honour indeed, but a useful bit of information. After that, the sodden merry-goes stumbled away, burping and licking their fingers happily. Oh, I liked that. That was good. Look at that. I mean, that was good fun. Maybe that was something to do with trying to find the goblin lair for the goblin fort for the quest. Maybe. I think it might have been. But who cares? That was good fun. Drinking, games and challenges, poetry. Oh, Bartholomew has to do this. When's he back? One day. Oh, that's easy. The region is rich in natural resources but lacking in manpower. A group of foreign merchants begs permission to gather the local herbs and the rare ingredients, which we can sell for a hefty price. Okay, 10 days. It's an opportunity, not a problem, but nonetheless we shall get to it in a day's time or so. Right, the Lonely Mill. Well done, well done, well done, team. That was an epic party. Let's get ourselves to our little village to start with, shall we? Then we'll grab that, and then we'll come down and grab that, and then we might have to go to Varnhold, right? Ooh, there's someone on the road. Who is it, and what do they want? They look menacing. Priest of Lamashtu. Oh dear. Baron Elquist, no fear, for your time has come. Oh, I see. The amount of times I've been told that. Who are you? Great Mother, ancestress of monsters, Lamashtu herself has called upon us to track you down and deal with you the way you deserve. In your pride, you've overstepped yourself and incurred the anger of Patroness of all dark and distorted. The priests of Lamashtu have their own paths, unknown to simple mortals like you. By interfering the cycle of worshipping and making one of the goddess's priests leave her sacred ways, you've forever covered yourself with shame in the eye of Lamashtu. For the persecution of those under... Oh my God, could you hurry this up? It's raining. For the persecution of those under the protection of our goddess, for your crimes committed against Great Mother, you are hereby marked in her eyes. The goddess herself revealed the punishment to us through nightmares. It falls upon us to curse the heretic who has wronged her. Lamashtu is called the mother of monsters and mistress of insanity for a reason. She is fond of curses. Be careful. Are you ready to bend before the will of Lamashtu? Okay. Now, I think we're destined to fight here no matter what happens. We are completely in the wrong formation because we forgot to check our formation after we brought the people back into the party. I mean, it's very rare that we come out with such lines, but you know what? It's pouring it down with rain. We've probably still got that a little bit of Dutch courage left after the Goblin party. We're tired of hearing the Lamashtu's name. We're tired of it. We're sick of it. Your Lamashtu is dust beneath my feet. I'm sure Tristan's probably a bit mortified, but maybe we should go this far. Dust, I say. I've proved it once and I can prove it again by letting her choke on your blood. I shall give you one chance to leave intact, Otherwise, you'll be leaving in pieces. Pieces it is! As he runs away. Valerie, step forward! Oh, they're all priests of Lamashti. I don't think they're necessarily that's what I'm looking for. Oh, they are spellcasters. I was hoping they're not spellcasters. Right, okay. How about you three go down there, you two go up here. Split the party up a bit. One of them channeled negative energy on us. How dare you? You hear that? Is that not the sound of somebody choking on blood? I did warn them, but they did not listen. Masterwork falchions. Oh, we'll sell those for a nice price to the merchant. And we'll sell those as well for a nice price to the merchant of Silverleaf as a way to say hello and welcome. We are here. Your baron has arrived. With tradable goods, recently ripped from the bodies of the fallen. Oh, look at that. Is that Lamash too, is it? Don't mess with a baron heavily intoxicated. Well, I say heavily intoxicated at this point, but intoxicated with goblin juice. I can't remember the name of the stuff. With goblin juice. Goblin juice makes it sound so horrific, but it was. It was bloody horrific, wasn't it? Right, let's get inside. Get inside our little Silvershire village. Look, here it is. Look at that. And here's Mim Wobblegander. Wobblegander? Is that the name? Yeah, Wobblegander. Weeble wobbles and they don't fall down. Who remembers those toys? Weeble wobbles. What's that what they're called? What are they called? Weeble wobbles? Or Weebles? I think maybe just Weebles. Anyway, sell all the crap. 750. It's not bad. It'll pay for some drinks somewhere. Where's Mim? There she is. Aha! So, what about my request? Yes, I'm still looking for his... Oh. We're still looking for an emerald. What? Okay. She wants an where are we going to find an emerald? Is it just like a random stone you find but out of random chance? Or is it in a specific location? Where am I going to find an emerald? Have we ever come across an emerald ever before in our travels? I don't believe so. Oh, interesting. That's a bit of a bummer. Right, see, the game isn't completely clear if we have to go and visit Vanhold, right? So, we'll have to see if we can get there again. Kind of just like I went north, didn't we? We got taken there the first time. Like, we got to here and then we got escorted. Hang on, something else has happened. This will be Bartholomew, who has absolutely smashed a deal. 5 to the economy. Absolutely fantastic. Get yourself on that next, Mr. Bartholomew. Get yourself on that. Bring some more economy to our realm. Bring some more lucrative riches, if you don't mind. He's actually rivaling Chandra right now for efficiency, isn't he? Absolutely. Okay, here we go. So this is... yes, escort us safely. And here we are at Vanhold once again. For a second time. Have they actually gotten in operational now, or not? Not sure. You watch, we can't do it. I bet we can't do anything here again. Oh, come on. Is it still the same? He keeps inviting us, and I'm, you know, is that a cue for us to turn up? And then maybe it's not.
Follow my lead.
Where was he last time? Maybe he's moved. I'm sure he was here. Maybe a bit further around. Was he up here? Fisherman. He was here, look. Still the same situation. Okay, so we can actually express our gratitude for all his help. Okay, we'll try that. Just simply because I'm confused about what the hell is going on here. Okay. Yes. I'm glad we see eye to eye. Yes, keep giving your help if you don't mind. Okay. Lawful good action. I need to leave. And that's it. Pretty much. Take my leave. Right, okay. So we can't do anything in Vanhold just yet, it seems, other than thank him for his... We've come all this way! All this way to see you, to thank you for your kind help. That's what kind of a baron we are. Take time out of our busy schedule to swing by this faraway place that doesn't even have an inn operational still. Right, so there we go. We'll have to end the session here. I've got a little bit of editing to do due to some disturbances, and I might actually edit out some of the travel to the... artisans, because we didn't get anything from them. So if you see some strange jump cuts, you'll know exactly why, because, yeah, that's the reason. But anyway, enjoy the rest of the week. The weekend is just around the corner, and I'll be streaming this on Sunday. I might get one more session of this up for you before Sunday. But yes, until next time, I'll see you soon.